How'd you feel like the secondary played on Sunday?
I think we played, like lights out. I think Ford did really well. Jen Robinson, KT played very fast, very physical. I think Ryan Cooper played really great too. I thought Tyrese, I think he played physical. Even though he had a few flags, it is what it is. At least I'd have him play physical than, soft and give up easy catches. So I think we played very well.
You've been here with Jaden most of his time here, and you've seen the grind he's had to go to get that week one start. I mean, how cool is it to go see him ball out on Sunday?
Man, it's really cool. We're really tight. Me and Jaden, we're kind of like brothers. So just being able to support each other both on and off the field, it was really cool. Just seeing him, grind through all that whole process of being here for 6 years, and then now he finally gets his start, and he's balling now. So it's really cool to see that.
You've had a little bit of time to look at UC Davis. What do you see?
I think they're a very well-disciplined team. They play hard. They have a couple good players, that, are kind of threats to us. So I would say that we got to keep our foot on the gas. We can't slow down. We just got to keep going. I think they're a solid team, but as long as we're on our keys and know what we're doing as a team, I think we'll be pretty successful.
Is it harder to prepare for a lower division team, or do you not even think about that?
No, it is. It's pretty hard because they run a lot of different schemes, different concepts, a lot of single things, if that makes sense. Like they'll run one thing and then run a whole different thing. So just being on our keys and making sure our rules are right, I think it's kind of hard, but we can do it. It's possible.
Last week you guys went against more of a passing team. UC Davis more of a running team. Is it a little bit harder to prepare for a passing team, a running team, a more balanced team? What's kind of harder in a defensive mind for you guys to get ready for?
Honestly, we love both. I think our front is great. Our backers are great. So anytime they try and run the ball, I think we're always dominant, no matter what. So I think stopping the run is critical, and I think we're very good at it. So I'm not very worried about that. Stopping the pass, I think in the back end, we're fast, we're physical, we run around. So I think, it's pretty normal for us. It's our standard to stop both.
One thing I saw you and even frankly just the entire defense doing last week was a good job tackling. I saw you flying around, hitting tackles, hitting your man, and not letting that person go. How do you think this team has improved in their game and making sure that those offensive pieces, those weapons on other teams, are not making you guys pay defensively by breaking tackles and not getting to the second level, and you guys making sure you do your job to stop them the first chance you get?
Yeah, I think we drill it all the time. Our tackling drills, we do it every week. I would say 2 days out of the week, we're going to work tackling, So we're always going to keep our leverage, always stay on the side we need to be. So I think it's just us always drilling it and emphasizing, we got to make open field tackles because it's our job. So I think, it's just us always being on our keys and always being on our stuff.
You've been here a while, and you've been part of rebuilding Oregon State football. What does it mean to you to see that manifest itself in all of this? And to be part of the generation that made this happen?
It's crazy. I came here in 2019. We only won 5 games with Isaiah Hodgins. We had Jake Luton and all that. We're a very talented team, but I feel like we didn't have the pieces together. But now, ever since, I feel like we actually all bought in to our program and what our coaches preach. I think that, it's a miracle. It's crazy to see. Brand new stadium, our culture, it's just our locker room. Everybody's just bought into our program and what we're about here. So I think it's just, amazing.
Does it make those winning moments that much more special? I watched you last weekend walking down, it's like by the gated area with Easton, celebrating smiles, laughs with the fans. Does it make those moments every time you guys get another win under your belt that much more special, knowing what you've been through and the adversity you guys have had to overcome?
Yeah, I would say it does, but at the same time, I feel like that's our standard. That's what we're trying to go for. So if we just try and get comfortable and stuff and be like, it feels better that we win. I feel like we always got to keep our gas on the, our foot on the gas and, don't stop, because once we get complacent like that, I feel like there's opportunity for a team like UC Davis to come in, and try and smack us around. But I feel like, it just makes us feel good, but we got to keep going, it's not over.
6 back, 12 teams ranked this week. Colorado, huge win on the road. Do you pay attention to that? What are your thoughts on seeing what Colorado did representing the conference?
I thought it was cool. They beat TCU. And TCU was just in the national championship last year, so it's like, I thought it was pretty cool. And I think that the Pac-12, we showed out this weekend for everybody to show that we're a pretty good conference. But, I don't really pay attention to all that yet because, I'm all about us right now and what we got going.
I know you guys still have a couple more weeks before Pac-12 play, but seeing again, kind of piggybacking off that, what the conference is doing right now so early on, how much are you looking forward to getting to play some of these Pac-12 teams and be able to show Beaver football and Beaver Nation what you guys can do against what's considered now potentially one of the best conferences in college football this year?
Man, that's exciting though. Like, we get to play USC, UCLA, all these historic colleges, it's very cool. I think it's once in a lifetime opportunity to have these type of opportunities. We're playing Oregon all the time, and I think that's just like something I always dreamed of. Growing up, I always wanted to play in the Pac-12, play against all these spread offenses, this fast football, physical. So, I mean, it's just a dream for me, man, and I'm just here to live it out.
Is there a particular matchup in the Pac-12 you're looking forward to most getting on the field for? Is there one?
Just the next one we have. Just look forward to that.
Although the Pac-12 is doing great right now, does it make you feel a little sad though to know that some of these matchups we're not going to see next season? And this is the last time you're going to be able to maybe play UCLA, USC, Oregon, potentially for a long time.
Yeah. I mean, it is kind of sad, but it's our last year, and why not go out winning? Try and come out and be the best Pac-12 team this year. So that's all I've been thinking about. Yeah, it is like we have all these distractions about conference change and be like, oh man, like we won't be able to play them, but like it is what it is. We're on to the next game. We're just trying to win.